A1?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, give me like 2 seconds.
Oh no.
2 seconds?
What's up, world? This is the Coalition DJs back in the building.
Man, I had to grab my thing, man. Hold on. All right.
Oh my God. Hey, look,
We
people are watching
live.
us right now.
We live right now.
All right. Y'all already know what's going on, man. I go by the name of DJ A1. It's New Music Sunday with the Coalition DJs Tennessee. You already know we coming to do, you know what I'm saying, checking out the hottest artists out the city. We everywhere with it. We got, you know what I'm saying, all my people on the call today. My boy, the big homie DJ LW. You know what I'm saying? My boy Pastor Bastard. My dog DJ Show Off. DJ Millie 2-time. DJ Pretty. That boy DJ Lunatic tried to sneak up in here. Boy, you ain't slick. That boy DJ Steel popped up in the building. My boy Twin DJ's in here. Twin and the other twin. Got my dog DJ Liquid up in here. And of course, you know what I'm saying, the big homie KT. You know what I'm saying? So KT, you know what I'm saying, let them know what we coming with today.
All right, today on the show, we got Philly Blocks. Philly Blocks live from Louisville. Hey, Philly.
Yo.
What up?
Not much. I appreciate you having me on your platform for sure.
Hey, man, first of all, we want to welcome you to Virtual New Music Sunday with the Coalition DJs Tennessee. Real quick, so everybody out here in the world can know where you from. Let them know where you from, and then let them know how to reach you on social media.
Well, my name is Philly Blocks. That's Philly Blocks on everything, IG and Twitter. PHILLYBLOCKS all together. I'm coming from Louisville, Kentucky. Just doing my own thing independent. This whole thing is a business. I've just been learning along the way. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to up it a notch, I'll say.
Okay. Well, hey, what I'm gonna do is at this portion, I'm gonna turn it over to the DJs, and the DJs gonna ask you some questions to get familiar with, you know what I'm saying? That way we can get familiar with who Philly Blocks is and know, let us know who you are.
That's a show. That's a bet.
All right, DJ.
Philly Blocks. What up, man? It's Pastor Bastard out of Memphis, Tennessee. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. I got 2 questions for you. First question is, how long you been taking music serious? And the second question is, when you gonna put a curtain up on that window back there behind you?
I mean, as far as like the music, I've been doing music since like 2010. Like I was putting out tapes on Dat Piff and all that. Then I sat back for like a couple years and tried to teach myself what I needed to know, like the basis, like everything, like what's a P, all that. I try to teach myself like how to get my my LLC and just getting all the right things I needed, knowing what my ASCAP was and just the basis of everything and learning all that. And then I started making original music by like 2016, 2017, but I didn't release nothing until like 2019 because I wanted to have a polished sound. I wanted to have my business together first before I started re-recording because I didn't want to waste music, if that made sense. So I just wanted to have the correct approach, and if I didn't know something, to take it as a learning lesson and try to, you know what I'm saying, up it a notch from there. So,
hey, I'll say this right here, man. I've been DJing for a while. You're the first artist I ever heard say they took time off to learn the business. So I salute you on that one, man.
I appreciate it. I still don't know everything, but like I know enough to like.
Nobody does, but you're learning. You trying. So that's you took a step in the right direction already, man. So I salute you for that, man.
For sure.
Hey, Philly Blocks. Hey, it's your man DJ Liquid here in Nashville, Tennessee. A lot of questions that you may have far as on the business side. Not only are we DJs, but we do consult artists as well to get them on the right tracks. This ain't just a platform where you come on here to get critiqued and then promoted. Also, behind the scenes, you can ask us any questions and we can consult you as well to get you on the right track. It ain't necessarily just about a DJ spinning your record. We want artists to actually be on the right track and not just be out there making music and getting screwed over at times. Because sometimes a lot of artists, like you said, learning the business, they don't know the business. Sometimes they might put a product out there and don't have the paperwork right. And now they're either not getting the money they're supposed to, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody may steal their product. And that's what you don't want. You know what I'm saying?
and all that. Having your sync, like all your mechanical royalties, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes,
So and all that together, and that's still I want to make sure that I'm critiqued enough to know that I'm following the right path of doing it the right way. Because I know it's like a machine, that's a method. So definitely, like if I'm getting critiqued from left and right, and everybody's saying the same thing, then I know I'm on the right path.
Hey, how long have you been writing music or actually rapping on wax?
2010.
That's what's up.
2010.
How old are you, man? If you don't mind us asking, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, yeah. So
Like
you got a lot of time really putting in the game.
I didn't start rapping until I was like 21 for real, because at that time I never wanted to. At the time I didn't want to be a rapper, but the reason why I guess I went at it because I felt like I was looking at it from a talent perspective, like if such and such can do it, why can't I do it? You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I just grew a passion for it and just started taking time. And that's when I was telling Big Bro before, like, forget just rap. I want to learn the business of it. Like, if I'm really going to do it, let me learn the business. I didn't care about what age I was. I wanted to be able to at least put out quality music, but make sure that my business right. Because now I feel like it's not even like an age. It's not even an age thing. It's all about quality music. And at a point in time, it was a young game, which is still a young game, but it's not just focused on the young. It's all over. Like you got different like categories and subcategories in music and rap now. I could fit into an audience and stay in my lane. So,
yes, sir.
What up, Philly Block?
What's going on?
LSW of the Nashville. Of course, I gotta ask the question. You out of Louisville, so where the name come from?
Philly, I mean, that was like a joke as a kid because I really didn't have like the accent of everybody else from here. So like for real, my father, he's from Chicago, so I picked up their accent more. But it's, of course, Chicago has more of an East Coast dialect or, what I'm saying, Midwest dialect compared to Louisville. So people used to make fun of me, say I was from Philly because I used to Eagle and a lot of Rockefeller at the time when I was a kid. So the name just kind of stuck.
Hey, I was gonna say this DJ A1, man. I was gonna say, obviously, I'm familiar with your music, you know what I'm saying? You just send me your stuff on IG, you know what I'm saying, on several occasions, you know what I'm saying? So I'm familiar with you, but I just want to hear it out your own mouth. Like, where do you see yourself in relation to like the Louisville music scene? Like, how do you feel like you fit into that equation? Or do you feel like whether you feel like you're a trendsetter or like you feel like you moving the ball forward, or do you feel like you kind of sitting in the pocket? Like, how would you describe your sound in relation to the sound of the people around you, basically?
I feel like I'm in my own lane, like, and even like with that being said, like, I could jump on a track that sounds like some boom bap. I could jump on a track that's some West Coast sounding. I could jump on anything. So it's not about me having like a particular style to fit in. I just feel like I want to make quality music and I want to tell my story. I really ain't in competition with no one from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as people probably think or, you know what I'm saying, have a opinion about me as far as really quiet when it comes to the scene. Like, I really want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? I know Jack Harlow got his own lane. G got his own lane. You got Yanni that got his own lane. You got Lil 30 that got his own lane. I got my own. I feel like I'm lyrical. I could tell stories, but at the same time, I'm gonna give you some street shit at the same time. But it's not trap. It's not drill. Like I'm an artist at the end of the day. Like, I want to give art. I want to, you know what I'm saying, express myself the best way I know how. I can only give you my story because I'm not G, I'm not Jack. I'm Philly from the West, and I feel like also I'm telling the story for the West End as well, because even with the artist that's on, I'm the only one rapping for the West, like super tough, like outside me, Yanni, Critic, and you know what I'm saying, all of them, like, we really like a staple in the West. It's more the name West End Goldie. It's a whole lot. Like, I feel like I'm in that pocket of representing the West End at that too.
Respect, man. I was gonna say also to know, man, I like the way you approaching these questions, man. Like Liquid was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect, man. We could tell you know what I'm saying? We just getting the vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely like you didn't answer some questions. You've been some places before, we can tell.
Yeah. Like, even when I started off in 2010, I was hanging out with my homie Manny. He's known as Stay Down Manny down in Houston. Like, that's DJ Screw's nephew. Like, I hung with him, learned the game about like Houston culture like I went to New York like 2 or 3 times, like to see how they move and everything. I've been to Atlanta, I've been to Cali, like to, you know what I'm saying, to soak up how everybody do their thing differently, because every pocket has its own way how they do things, you know what I'm saying, how they go about certain things. So I wanted to take all that in and bring it back to Louisville, to where it might look like I'm being on some weirdo shit, but I'm really not. I'm absorbing all the knowledge and the culture that I can and bringing it throughout myself.
Hey, Manny, is that Al Davis' son?
I believe so.
Yeah, Screw Little Brother. Yeah, I know Al Davis from Screw Little Click. I actually got my start in Houston.
Me and Manny's like this. That's like, bro, like I've been knowing bro for like 10, 11 years. Like we haven't done, like we just got a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime I'm down there, like we, you know what I'm saying, the relationship's good. So,
Sir.
Yeah.
DJ got something.
Hey, real quick, this KT Coalition DJ. I remember it was sometimes about, I want to say about 3 maybe 3 to 5 years ago, you had a song out. Because actually I think we reposted it. And we had, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to tap in with a lot of the artists that was out there in the Louisville area. I forgot the name of the song. Hey, Pretty, you remember the name of the song?
Nah, I don't. I know I've Philly has reached out to me, I think via Facebook before. But that was a while ago too. So it's one of those things, like we've had eyes on Philly. You feel me? Basically, we was just waiting for him to pull up. That's what it sounded like. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, for sure. But nah, I can't remember the song, dog. I had to go back and look. But
was it?
Hey, this is, huh?
Was it Average or Days of Our Lives?
I can't remember, bro.
I think it might have been Days of Our Lives.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, my bad. That one was like lyrical shit, like, but it's still like a storytelling feel, like a street feel to it, but it ain't too overpowering on drip shit.
All right. Any other DJs got any questions before we get into the music?
Yeah, so this is DJ Pretty out of Lexington, Kentucky, but I've been a little bit of everywhere. All right, so I do have a question. What I lost it for a second. So we've been following you for a little bit. You know, me and you had a conversation way back in the day. Where do you feel your growth has been besides the business in your journey from like 21 to now? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you think you feel like you've grown the most when it comes to your music? Is it lyrically? Is it you know, just better videos, better aesthetics in general? Like, what do you feel like you've grown the most in from now to then, besides the business? Because like you said, you focused on that as well.
Really, it's something within the business. It's not really per se like something that's business related. It's the patience of dealing with people. They might not keep their word, because I feel like as someone that's willing to invest in themselves, like I feel like if I'm willing enough to trust you to put money into you, I should be able to receive whatever's being agreed upon, or whatever service is being purchased. Don't get me wrong, like if the relationship cool, we cool, but at the same time, it's a business. And I feel like sometimes people may have let those things get in between, whether it's the artist or the other person, whichever way it goes. But mainly, like just feeling like I just want someone to hold their word. You know what I'm saying? Just to be what they say they are. Just be a man of honor, be a man of principle, value, and morals. If we're gonna be intertwined doing business together, and that's just like one of my biggest things. Because if I'm willing to invest as an artist, as many artists claim they say to invest, and I'm one of them few of them 100, it should be a mutual respect, I feel. Not a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, people scam out here off this music stuff, and I don't respect it, so.
You ain't got to worry about that no more, man. You with the coalition now, man. You ain't got to worry about that no more, man.
For real.
But
that's what's up.
And we see you brought us 3 videos today, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about the videos.
I have 3, with the 3 videos are Days of Our Lives 2, me and Peasy. Second one is CEO. That's off the Mr. 17 EP that I put out last year. And I believe it's Average. It's just also EP as well.
Is that the order you like to go in for the day?
We can go Average, then we can go CEO, then end it with the Days of Our Lives 2.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. You know what I'm saying? Video number 1 is called Average. And of course, guys, is watching. It's by Philly Blocks representing Louisville.
She was fucking me back when I ain't had shit. I was selling mid and my flow was average. Came up, this is on my soul, we cut from a different fabric. Dirt from the king, my shorty laying off like maps. Yeah, she was fucking me back when I ain't had shit. Tried school and work and I was trying to manage. Dreaming back and finding things and us just living lavish. Pulling doubles, get your grind up, I was above average. Crazy how we on the same rail. Suckers really heated at a nigga stand out. Fuck, I look like giving handouts. And nobody gave me shit, I grinded so I stand out. And what you on, little nigga, you can get established. Ain't feeling me, young allergic to C4. Hit me with that salmon, add the salad. Hustle for my passion, don't even ask what happened. Couldn't cop no leech, now I get that shit right by the gallon. And I told my amigo, yo quiero peso. Broad day life, Scarface life, Chi-Chi get the yayo. Me the Keisha down with A-Book for the big payroll. Now we ride around posting right out San Diego. Whoa, she was fucking me back when I ain't had shit. I was selling mid and my flow was average. Came up, this is on my soul, we cut from a different fabric. Dirt from the king, my shorty laying off like maps. Yeah, she was fucking me back when I ain't had shit. Trap school and work and I was trying to manage. Dreaming back and finding things and us just living lavish. Pulling doubles, get your grind up, I was above average. Ballin' out, saying lay it down, nigga. And I don't rob, I'm here to take my fucking crown, nigga. And heavyweight stats can go pound for pound with ya. I roll with some guys that won't make a sound, mister. Remember wearing the same outfit twice, I'm humble, so I'm really average. But lately, I ain't been doing shit, that's that fucking average. Running through, busting shit, Jerome Betts, off the traffic, always wanna flex. Screaming, oh yeah, like Big Randy Savage. Had some fat niggas, sure refer to me. Big baby, grown man, no motivation. I call them niggas lazy, grind hard until you see a nigga like me pushing daisies. Until then, I'm in the sipping shit. She was fucking me back when I ain't had shit. I was selling mid and my flow was average. Came up, this is on my soul, we cut from
guys. Track number 1 was called Average. Now we got, let's see, we got CEO coming up next.
What the fuck you gonna do, Crib? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh? Come on.
Yo. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many, and all I know is hustle, ain't nothing left in me, and it's plenty. Back up, get me 50 feet, nigga. Like really, we ain't friendly. That's why your shorty love me. Most niggas envy, suckers envy. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many. I'm in the city, God, I'm feeling like Benny. Keep it century. Remember, I ain't have no penny. Now stays be complimentary. Youngins don't go display artillery. Swear to yo, yeah. See, I put some time to this. It's time to big dog flex. Came up scamming, finessing with them run-off checks. Wanting that luxury condo life. We hustled after duplex. Stay property enforcements. And homie, we really come at them next. The way it's advertised, they ain't really ready for that lifestyle. It's a zoo out here for real, and they ain't cut for the real well. We came up after us somehow. Painless to a few style. Certain shit we don't allow. Get your whole crew X'd out. I repeat afresh. I just want my bankroll bigger. Smoke so many cones, I belong on jet life, nigga. CEO shit, talk different. Hope you got a transmitter. Got it on my own, that's probably why your main man bitter. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many, and all I know is hustle, ain't nothing left in me, and it's plenty. Back up, get me 50 feet, nigga. Like really, we ain't friendly. That's why your shorty love me. Most niggas envy, suckers envy. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many. I'm in the city, God, I'm feeling like Benny. Keep it century. Remember, I ain't have no penny. Now stays be complimentary. Youngins don't go display artillery. Swear to yo, yeah. And I'm a hustler, baller, plugged up, trail nigga. Skip the middleman, we direct with it. We just need a shipper. Ziploc ready for delivery. That shit fresh out the zipper. Before the social media, we was off radar. Now they flex for Twitter. Ain't no killer, but don't push me. We just get at them all brutally. Just like Pac, we laughing at the competition, flashing all jewelry. Crane ain't preaching the gospel, but that shit ain't moving me. Pulling switcheroo. I came a long way, shout out to Pee-wee. Free that nigga Mac. I just pray, bounce back bigger. Lay back ball shit. I should sign a rap a lot, nigga. CEO shit, talk different. Hope you got a transmitter. Got it on my own. That's probably why your main man bitter. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many, and all I know is hustle, ain't nothing left in me, and it's plenty. Back up, get me 50 feet, nigga. Like really, we ain't friendly. That's why your shorty love me. Most niggas envy, suckers envy. You can tell I got that CEO in me. There ain't many. I'm in the city, God, I'm feeling like Benny. Keep it century. Remember, I ain't have no penny. Now stays be complimentary. Youngins don't go display artillery. Swear to yo, hear me?
All right, guys. Track number 2 was called CEO. And now we got a third track called Days of Our Lives 2 featuring Peasy.
Muhammad Ali, Black Boys, we out here.
It's the #1 ghetto boy. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Live from the gutter for real, nigga. I'm already in this shit, man.
Yo, we road runners this whole summer. Scholars on our own accounts, how we crunch numbers. We pass has-beens, could pronounce the world wonders. It's sunshine for bright times, but the pain is still thunders. Living in my present now, literally fought all my demons. I felt like beans, gave them the truth plus the reason. Made man acknowledge through head nods, through agreements. It don't feel no way we deserve through the silent treatment. I went the right path, got a job degree, you know what's sad. Did everything right, they left me unemployed in my ass. I got kids to feed, I roll run to the bag. Now some bocce meals for the fam, comrades at the pad. Went from king chicken, steak, potato, and chives. I'm big dog Philly now, you can check on the archives. Said fuck cheating, I can make them both sister wives. No soap opera for real, these the days of our lives, yo. Big dog Philly, man. Nigga proud say he made it here, you feel me? Solid nigga standing on 10 toes, you feel me? That's all we can do, that's all we got. My word is bond and my bond is real, you feel me? Holla at him. Hey, Philly Blockers, what's happening, nigga? Always been down for this shit. Real niggas connecting. Oh, I got you, nigga. Yeah. Rest in peace, making some nigga. Know I'm down for my niggas. Yeah, I rap for my gang. Ghetto boys, ENT, and diamonds written on the chain. Can't be fucking with niggas, just be staying in my lane. Antisocial as hell, them side effects from the game. I done seen real niggas get outlined and chalk, and I done seen hoe niggas get caught up in they talk. I done seen young niggas in the spot doing soft. Watch my mans go to jail, his bitch start fucking his dog. That's why I stay to myself, don't like talking at all. Don't really come out the crib unless cash is involved. You ever see me in public, tilt your hat to a boss. These pussy niggas rather see you in the casket than bar. Yeah. Hey, P, let me clean that shit up on you, man. This shit easy, man. Like, Muhammad Ali Block Boys, man. Team 563 shit. You niggas know what it is, man. We been at this shit for a long time, nigga. That 502 shit all the way to the D to 1313 and shit. You feel me? Yo, shout out to our conglomerate for accomplishments. We really did this shit without voucher, even sponsorship. All in all, we treat every play just like the championship. Code of conduct violation, error like filter tips. Mapped out the blueprint. Me, I'm similar to Jigga, man. Roll, run the mill, rest. Really said fuck the middle, man. No bleeds, niggas. Call plays from the stands. Don't say you in the field, can't back it up. We need all hands. Me, I know some things that probably taint your image. You really had to get it out the mud. You niggas was just privileged. Muhammad Ali Block Boy from 41st to Village. Never second guess it in the road, don't do it for scrimmage. Class in session, nigga, enough game to be your mentor, nigga. You niggas lazy, slow to the bread like Eeyore, nigga. Color blitz team, run through it like Frank Gore, nigga. Reasonable doubt flow hustler, my last name Jigga, nigga.
All right, Philly.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
KT.
Okay, Philly, what we finna do right now, we finna go through with the DJs and get some feedback from the DJs of what they thought about your music. You know what I'm saying? What we can rock with, what we can, what we can't. So we finna start it off with DJ LW.
Hello, Philly. DJ LW once again from Nashville. I gotta start off first by saying I like the sound. Out of each 3 tracks, I like the sound. I mean, can't say you sound like anybody else, so that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I like all 3 tracks, but I like number one better, the first one. Seemed more marketable. Album, mixtape, you know what I'm saying? You do a couple of things with that, multiple. The second track, I like the second verse better than the first verse. The first verse was kind of in and out for me. But I like the second verse better, but still the sound still stayed there. So I like the sound, you know what I'm saying? And then the last one, like I said, first one, third one, the second one for me, but the third one I like the vibe and everything. Shout out to Peasy, but I think you could have stayed on that one by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because he's kind of added a different vibe for me to that track, you know what I'm saying? And then it got longer. So I think it would have been better without him. But and then you know what I'm saying, I would have did without the audio, just the audio by itself, because the video was just kept still jumping back and forth, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You lose the attention span like that, especially with it being long, and then the stills just jumping back and forth. So be careful how you put that video out there. You want to make sure you put best foot forward, whatever.
That video has a story within itself because the cameraman that I paid for originally never showed up, but that's another reason we had to do what we had to as far as just. Yeah, that's when he was asking me like what one thing within the business people keeping their word, like even when you paid, because the cameraman stunted on me, which was kind of like a crazy thing when he was already paid, but it was just because he wanted it done in his time. But that's another thing I just had to do with what I had to work with at the time.
Yes, sir. It's understandable. It's a little FYI, you know what I'm saying, keeping your notes or whatever. Because when it's my first time seeing you and your visual, so make sure you put your best stuff out for us. So first impression is everything. But keep going, man. I'm messing with you.
I appreciate you.
All right, DJ Pretty.
Hey, this is DJ Pretty. I personally like 3. You feel me? I do want to say, like, on 1 and 2, you definitely had some energy, but now this is just my personal opinion. You just got on the high end of that, like with your voice and stuff, and your voice. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like number 3, when you came off smooth like that, like how you toned it down, but you were still able to show energy even though you toned it down. You know what I'm saying? Like you emphasized the lyrics that you needed to do. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that we've had on this show or that we've talked to in general, and they kind of monotone, and we always tell them like, hey, pick up your energy and stuff like that. You feel me? Make sure somebody feels this record. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's the biggest thing about music, man. When you can make it relatable and people can actually feel what you're going through, or if they've been through a similar situation, it's easier to gain a fan that way. Yeah. But I will say 3, 1, and 2. I like the visual on number 2. The visual on number 2 was hard. So, but man, we got an eye on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we, like I said, it just sounds like we've been waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you done reached out to some of the DJs already, and previous, we done promoted you at least once in between time, and yeah, bro, we just waiting for you to do something real, real big, man. And it sounds like it's coming. It's there in the waiting. But 3, 1, and 2 is my order.
I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Millie.
Hey, yo, what's going on? DJ Millie. Oh, yeah, me listening to him, I'm gonna say 2, 3, and 1. I personally think that number 2 is more marketable. The visuals was hella dope, and I was feeling the chorus on number 3 felt like more like an introduction, like telling your story or whatever. And number 1 was cool, but yeah, 2, 3, 1.
Definitely appreciate it.
For sure.
All right, DJ Astonish.
Yo, what are you saying, man? DJ Astonish from the UK. I like the order it was given in, to be fair. I mean, I wasn't really a first joint, and that's just down to preference. But what I have to say is, I like your style. I think you've got a very good flow. Number 3, I felt number 3 personally was the strongest, and that's probably because I'm being introduced to you for the first time. But for me, I just felt that going on what Pretty said, you had this flow that was smooth there, and it still came with the energy, and I kind of like that. I thought it was very boss man business. It kind of gave me an edge of like just that real rap, that Nipsey Hussle type flow. So I think really, man, I think you really got it. I think one thing that you have as an advantage is maturity. In terms of your music, and I think that will play a big part. I think all you really need is your exposure and consistency. But I definitely think you got something big, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate it for sure.
All right, Pastor Bastard.
What up, Pastor Bastard out of Memphis, Tennessee. First of all, I got to shout out DJ Astonish with that Superman shirt on, man. I see you over there in the UK doing your thing. Philly Block. Your last name Jigger?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. And another question on track number 1. Are you still selling Rich?
Nah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, elevation is everything, man. Elevation is everything, man. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with track number 3. Like, no disrespect to the Peasy guy. I don't know him, but like he kind of threw the dynamics of the song off. If you take him off and shorten the song out, that'll be my pick of like that's a hard ass song. Two, the visual was amazing. I like the visual on 2, but my order would be 3, 1, then 2. I like a nigga that can admit that he was out here selling Reggie, and he done came up from it. You feel me? So man, I salute you. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
I got you.
All right.
All right, DJ A1.
Yeah, it was good, bro. DJ A1 from Detroit, outside of Lexington, Kentucky. Obviously, because I'm from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit biased towards the PZ song. But I was going to say, I kind of agree with the other DJs where they were saying, like, PZ didn't totally, for you getting a feature and from just what I know and the ballpark that I know you probably paid for the feature, I was going to say, I feel like he could have maybe delivered a little bit more. Just in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, really sealing the deal to try to help you elevate that song. But I don't think he sucked. I just don't think he totally like when you get a feature, it's supposed to that feature is supposed to really help take that song, accentuate what you got going on and help take that to the next level. Whereas I don't feel like that totally happened here, but I don't feel like he didn't hurt you, but he didn't help you neither, if that makes sense. But But for the music, I would say I kind of like 3 and 2 kind of equally, and then 1. Cause I kind of just like the sound of 2. I just kind of like what was going on with that. With 3, like I said, I like, you know what I'm saying, you got the PZ situation, plus the song itself is pretty hard. And then 1 was straight 2. But yeah, I kind of like 2 and 3 kind of equally, and then like I said, number 1.
I think I'm
just, you seasoned though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we can tell you like I said earlier, you can tell you'd have been some places, you know what I'm saying? You're not new to this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just keep grinding, man. Keep, you know what I'm saying? You get some more stuff, bring it to us, you know what I'm saying? We definitely check it out, you know. So, you know, we here to support you, you know, we already been supporting you, we still here to support you, you know. So, you know what it is, bro. We only up the way in Lex, so you know, pull up on us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to set something up soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, DJ show off. DJ Lunatic.
I think Lunatic said his mic was messed up. So if he got some feedback, I got him.
Yeah, get him to type it in. DJ Pat.
What's up, bro?
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man? DJ Pat, Jackson, Tennessee. I'm rocking with number 1. 1 and 2 had that same type of vibe to me as far as the beat and the flow of it. But I liked it 1, 3, and 2. If I had to put them in particular order, but I was rocking with number 1 myself, and then 3. 1 and 2 had the same type of flow. Sounded similar, the beat to me, but hey, you doing your thing though, bro. I rock with you.
Appreciate you.
Hey, y'all hear me now? KT?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. I like 3, 1, 2 in that order. I fuck with all 3 of the tracks though, but my order 3, 1, 2. And every other DJ said the same thing I was gonna say, so I ain't gonna be the dead horse.
All right. Twin DJ.
What up, bro? Twin DJs from Cleveland, Nashville now. Mine's kind of different. I'm gonna go with 3. I think 3 is your better track than all the other 2. 1 and 2. I wasn't feeling really number 1 and 2. Your second verse on number 2 wasn't bad, but I mean 1 and 2, I was getting in and out of them. But the third one, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was cool. It kind of reminded me of pretty much like a northern song, you know what I'm saying? But that's something that you can feel me, you can smoke a wood to and just listen to at the same time. That's something you can vibe out to. Other than that, like me personally, shit, I think you should keep doing the shit with number 3 type shit. And me, and then the artist, I think it was hard how he came in and, you feel me, with the verse. You just got to listen to his shit. Other than that, bro, I mean, you pretty cool.
Appreciate you.
All right. DJ show off.
I think he's setting up for a gig or something. I'm not really sure.
DJ Street.
DJ Street, Nashville, Tennessee. What's going on, bro? Yo, what's going?
I mess with 3, 1, and 2. A lot of people have said a lot of stuff that I was gonna speak on, so I mean, ain't no need for me to keep going over. But I like 3 the most. And also, I be in Louisville a lot. You know, I mess with West End Goldie. We got some stuff with him. My brother got some songs with him. I be in Newburgh. I be all up through there. I be up through there this weekend. I'll be at Showgirls with me and DJ Fat. Like that number 3, it'll be a good possibility to be played in Showgirls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like it. I rock with These Days of Our Life Part 2. So I mean, it's something there. You got to keep pushing, like, you know what I'm saying? You got your own style. I mean, I feel like come with a down south beat and put your flow on and watch how different people act towards your music, bro. Like, I mess with it for real. Like, just keep pushing, bro. Keep messing with it, man. Hit me up on IG. You know, we can link a little more. We can link when I get up through there.
That's a bet. We can definitely, whenever you touch down, and yeah, we could definitely
Okay, well, like, just like link with me on IG, so we can have each other information. We can go from there, bro.
All right, that's a bet.
Bet.
Everything Philly Blocks on IG and Twitter, so everything's all together. Philly Blocks and IG, and I'll definitely be hitting you.
Gotcha.
Hey.
I'm gonna send you a request.
Hey,
right,
Philly, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. So
I ain't really familiar with the Zoom.
you on your
It should be, if you're on your phone, it's down at the bottom. If you're on your computer, it's down at the bottom. It should have chat right there.
Okay, bet.
I
got it.
All right. DJ Steele.
DJ Steele out of Louisville, Kentucky. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what you got going?
None. Like I said, everybody said everything. Like I said, the order that I'm going is 3, 2, 1. But like I said, just like how you said earlier, like you've been doing music for a long time, and you know how the Louisville market is. Like, you know, I think we met a while back. Yeah, well, like, I think you talked to me when I was first coming up. Well, like at Unlit Bub. So, like I said, just keep doing what you're doing, because, like I said, because the flow that you kind of gave us today was a marketing track and also album tracks that can be too. You feel me? And that's what every artist do, just to come up and all the above, but you know how the local market is. So, like I said, just tap in with us. And like I said, I'm in the city. Like I said, Margarita Monday on Tuesday, Nirvana Margarita Monday on Monday at Legends, Nirvana on Tuesday for me, and then Showgirls. Like I said, I run the Showgirls shit on Wednesdays. Whatever, okay, cause my promotion team, and that's what we do over. So just tap into us. Like I said, we get you together on your music. My track is 3.
All right, I got you.
Cool.
All right, T-Raw.
That was good, man. EJ T-Raw checking in Memphis, Tennessee. I just hopped on, so I ain't hearing none of the music, but I'm definitely check you out. I've been listening to what everybody's saying, and I'm gonna definitely take that into consideration when listening to your music. And I tap in with you, be my own personal DJ.
So I definitely appreciate it. You should definitely tap in with me on YouTube as well. YouTube, IG mainly, and like Twitter. So, and I'll put my IG and Twitter in the chat. So we could definitely link up from there and keep it chopping from there.
All right, DJ, go hard.
That's bad. That's what I'm hit you right now.
Yeah, DJ Go Hard, Columbia, Tennessee. What's up with you, bro?
Not much. Can't call it.
Yeah, man. I just hopped on myself too, so I didn't get to hear either of the tracks, but I am gonna go back and check them out and whatnot. But I did want to ask you, where you from, bro?
Louisville, Kentucky.
You from Louisville? Okay, yeah. So how you get the name Philly?
Just from I got a different accent than, you know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised from here, but my father was from Chicago, so I kind of pick up his accent more. So with all the other kids,
like a pot of gumbo, gotcha.
Yeah, sorry, like other kids, they felt like I was never from Louisville, but they knew that I was always there. But the name Philly came about me being like a Beanie Siegel State Property fan, like, you know what I'm saying? And didn't have a different accent. They was like, oh, it's Philly, like, ooh, because they thought I was from Philly, because that's all I listened to was Beans and Freeway and all that. So
that's what's up, man. Well, I'm definitely gonna go back and check you out, and I'll put my I'm gonna direct send you a message on here with my info on IG and everything, so we can lock into and keep pushing though, bro. And I'm gonna check you out. We're gonna lock in. All right.
DJ Sleepy.
Yeah, I think Sleepy actually missed some of the music. He just typed it in there, but he's gonna go back and check through it.
Okay. Did I miss any other DJs? DJ Liquid.
What's going on again, man? DJ Liquid. The overall consensus, of course, is Days of Our Lives 2 featuring Peasy. I really like that track. Actually, I like all 3 tracks because each track gives you kind of a different feel. You know what I'm saying? I really like what you know what I'm saying, what you did with that, because if you got a whole project together, nobody wants to hear a whole project by an artist that all sounds the same. Everybody wants a little bit of different feels to them, you know what I'm saying? Give a little bit of variety, but they still want to hear whatever artist they want to hear. We can definitely do something with that Days of Our Lives 2. And just like some of the other DJs said, if you ever want to revisit it and do a version by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because just like I think it was A1 or somebody said, having PC on a song don't really take away from it. But it's always good to have a good feature on there. And if you ever want to go and find somebody else to try to do a part 3 to the motherfucker, hell, they'll remix that bitch and throw another feature on there. You never know how it might work. But yeah, definitely like what you got. And whenever you bring it whole project, man, let us check it out before you drop it.
For sure. I'm working on a project. Actually, me and Pesh from Live Mixtapes, I got a situation with Live Mixtapes, bro. I'm about to do like a bunch of cover tracks. Like I'm already working on it now. I'm calling that project The Last Mohican. And then like the actual full original project that I'm working on is called Martial Law. So we could definitely set something up. But I know for sure me and Pesh is gonna drop something on Live Mixtapes for sure.
Hey, Billy. I know what situation you talking about, because it's about the mixtape situation over there at Live Mixtape.
Yeah.
Actually, shout out Pesh right quick and B over there at Live Mixtape. Them my guys. So you know what I'm saying, I know exactly, you know what I'm saying, the situation you're talking about. And them guys are, you know, really moving and trying to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hey, good luck with that, bro, and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself personally, I like the number 3 track, you know what I'm saying, Days of Our Lives 3. I have to agree with the DJs that I listen to Peasy. So my thing is, if I hear Peasy, I want to hear Peasy like I hear with Rio the Young OG. You know what I'm saying? Because you put them dudes together, like they going. You know what I'm saying? They finna talk some real shit. And if you in the streets, you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, the Iceware Vezos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Vezo. These guys give you stories, but they make you inquisitive about, you know, like, damn, did that shit really happen? Or, you know, is that just some shit that he, you know, you get to want to hear more of the story, if I'm saying, and you want to keep listening to the track. So like Liquid said, hey, if you do a part 3, you know, I would reach out, you know what I'm saying, and ask him to do it again, and probably add you another feature if you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Or just get somebody else that you feel like that you really want to work with and get that other feature. But me, myself, personally, right now, the songs I like, it would be 3, 1, then 2. You know what I'm saying? In that order. So, hey, keep on doing it. Like Pretty said, we've been having an eye on you. We've been, you know what I'm saying, supporting you, you know what I'm saying, since we saw you and trying to, you know, what the movement that you've been trying to make. So, like you said, from the business aspect, you've learned, you sat back and watch and learn the business. And that's why you coming over here to Coalition is a good opportunity for you, because we can also work with you and help you promote and market your records and your music. You know what I'm saying? And we can put it out there. The DJs that you saw on here today are just some of the DJs that we got in the crew. And then we cover Tennessee and Kentucky. And as you can see, we even got a DJ in the UK, one in Tallahassee, one in Houston. So as far as getting your music out there, it can definitely be done. As far as moving you up on your Spotify, your YouTube, it can be done. And what we're going to do, we're going to show you a little bit on Tuesday and Thursday. What we do is we promote, you know what I'm saying, on our stories and show the artists that we fucking with Coalition Tennessee. So when you see everybody repost you, make sure you tag these artists. Make sure you put it on your story or your page and let them know that you fucking with Coalition, and then sit back and watch how some shit start moving for you.
Yeah. When I post the thing with Coalition with y'all the other day, Peasy had rolled back and hearted it. So I know people are watching. It's just about, like I said, just following in, and whenever the right time is gonna follow in. Because like I know I've been consistent, but I've been consistent with quality, not in the sense of consistent of dropping so many projects. So I'm going to be consistent with quality opposed to dropping a consistency with quantity, if that makes sense.
Right. And like I say, even with him, we've been supporting him, you know what I'm saying? Because we it's not just we just one particular fan of one particular style of music. We listen to everything. That's why we the Coalition DJs. We DJs, you know what I'm saying? We listen to music. So hey, you got the feedback from the DJs, and me myself, I would run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact, you got a lot of DJs that are from different areas around Tennessee and Kentucky and even in the UK giving you feedback and saying, hey, this is what you should rock with right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, when you see the repost, watch the tags. And like you say, he Peasy hearted it. So he already know what, you know what I'm saying? It's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He know what you're rocking with.
Yeah. And
so, hey, before we go, hey, man, give us some feedback and what, you know, tell the DJs how you feel about your feedback and, you know what I'm saying? Talk your shit, man.
I feel like it's all real. Like it's definitely genuine. It ain't one-sided, and it's definitely constructive because it makes me look at certain things in a different light, if that makes sense. I kind of figured it was gonna go in that order too, because to be honest, I purposely labeled that way because Average is the oldest track. CEO is the track that's like in between that was recorded, and then Days of Our Lives 2 is my most recent. So I feel like you hearing my growth from me when I recorded Average in 2016 to when I recorded CEO in 2018 to now when I did the Days of Our Lives 2 in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you hearing my vocal growth, you hearing my energy growth, all, you know what I'm saying, all in the sense. So the fact that all those records can still run with each other and they from different years, it kind of says a lot to me. So I feel like I'm doing the right thing as an artist, and knowing as DJs know when they rock with music and when they don't. So the fact that y'all rock with it, you know what I'm saying, like it says a lot. Y'all just not there for the popularity. Y'all real DJs, you know what I'm saying? So
right, and definitely, since you out there in Louisville, Lexington area, out there in Kentucky, definitely tap in with my DJs out there because they got opportunities out there. And then, like, if you want to move around, let's sit down and talk about some strategy and see what we can do, make happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we also can help you servicing those records also and putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? And making it move around. Because I outside of us, we got 18 other chapters. So, you know what I'm saying? Actually, it's going to be 19. So, hey, you got 19 chapters of DJs. You know you can definitely move around with that.
Yeah, of course. Because you need all the markets for sure.
Right.
Hey, I got a quick question, bro.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, man. I've always I just recently thought about this, man, because we do this every Sunday, and the way the platform is set up, we have the artists present 3 songs. But I know sometimes some artists have multiple songs in their bag. Just, you know, give me some homework, or some of the other DJs, something that you didn't present that you think that would catch our attention too.
I got a song on Mr. 17th that everybody loves called The Clinton Era, but it's more of like a story, like me telling the story. Everybody loves that song. Like it's called The Clinton Era, and it's on the Mr. 17th EP.
That's what's up. I'm gonna look it up.
That EP for real, I recorded it. The EP, just to give you a backstory of it, the EP is called the Mr. 17th EP because it's a dedication to my pops. They used to call him Mr. 17th. So once he passed in 2015, I started working on certain individual tracks. And it was about like 7 tracks total, but I made it 6. And tried to make it upbeat as possible. I didn't want to make it sound like sad or depressed, but Clinton era falls in between that time frame, and you'll get why I called it the Clinton era. But that was the backstory as far as the EP and where that song was labeled on, placed on.
That's a bet.
Hey, real quick before you go, Philly, do me a favor real quick. Give me a video drop and tell them, hey, this is Philly Blocks, and I'm fucking with the Coalition DJs Tennessee.
All right, bet. Let me know you want ready for me to go.
Hey, take off when you're ready, bro.
All right. What's going on, Team 563 on Philly Blocks? Tapped in with the Coalition DJs Tennessee. Stamped and approved, and I'm fucking with it.
That's a bit. That's a bit. Hey, y'all. Hey, that concludes a virtual New Music Sunday with the Coalition DJs Tennessee and Philly Blocks. You better watch out for them. You better look out for them. Hey, man, don't sleep on us. Don't sleep on us. I'm telling you, don't sleep on us. We got the hottest of the hot. And coming, April 24th. If you want to really party and have a good time, come to the Coalition DJs 5th year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? You better be there. Because once that door closed, I'm telling you, we're going to be the capacity. And that bitch going to be rocking. I'm telling you, I'm going to be on that motherfucker talking shit that night. I'm going to talk my shit. Hey, y'all, have a happy night. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday. And hey, continue to watch us. Continue to subscribe on CoalitionDjsTenn at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And IG Live. Hey, Philly, we appreciate you for jumping on, bro.
Appreciate you.